And now I am unmuted. Okay, look, guys, that's gonna be the first thing in this stream. I redid my entire stream setup to avoid embarrassing snafus just like that. And as you can see, so far, it's been a rollicking success. We'll never know your secrets. It's true. It's true. Yes, welcome everyone. It's great to have you here. Thank you for joining me on this Friday stream. Looks pinker. So that's actually just some. That's actually. I'm thinking maybe it's a little too pink. I'm thinking. I think the bisexual lighting is going too hard. We can change it. Let's just see what we're doing here. I've actually ordered some new lights because I want to do a kind of. You guys actually probably won't notice, but I want to do like a sort of bit of a different setup. Thank you so much for talking with you. I've been able to beat some new friends with the Discord and even got a Lancer campaign going with some of them. I am healing slowly, and I'm sorry if I brought it down the vibe on the. Oh, don't worry about it, too. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to hear though that's really cool. Depinking during Fried. John's homophobia confirmed. I'm not even. The hat didn't. It's not here yet. I would do the bit. I would do the thing that everyone wants if the hat were here. So I think just a little. You see this shadow right here. That really bothers me, and it's because I need a new light. I could explain this in detail, but I don't think it would be very interesting. So yeah. Few little things kind of work on. Kind of if we trace that here, you see this is the thing that's actually creating that. I have this giant like sign next to me, but the shadow, she bothers me. You bought the hat. I'd never unbought the hat. Silent. We have audio now, right? That ain't the right alert. Let me see if I can change this a little bit. Change media. Yes, please. Let's change it to this. And let's change it. What the? There we go. Okay, that should sort it out. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. What are we playing today? I don't know. Let's just see. We might play more Silent Hill. I think for a little bit, I kind of just want to chill and hang out because it's so fucking hot, and I worry my concentration, my video game concentration, will be not what it should be. But let's see. We might end up playing something. We might see if people have any interesting games for the chat. We might do a life advice stream. If anyone would like some life advice, submit your let me get that back over. Submit your question, and I might do that. We'll see. There's a lot of things we could do, everybody. That chat box window. So yeah, you are seeing right now the evidence of me tampering with my entire setup and things not working quite right. Because that's a stumpy little. It's okay. It's actually okay. It's actually fine. It's hot here in England too. Yeah. That was Caddy Pie. Okay, that wasn't working right either. There is meant to be. a text speech element. Give me one sec, guys. Sorry, a certain amount of this text, a certain amount of this stream at the start is going to be tech issues trying to get everything working back the way it should. It is infuriating, but it's okay. We'll get there. We'll have fun. I promise. John, are you going to do a volume 2 of the Bizarre World of Fake Video Games? So I am currently working on a second book, and it is not volume 2 of the Bizarre World of Fake Video Games. I probably should do a volume 2 because that book did well, and much more so than I ever expected. But I decided I wanted to try something different, and I am looking forward to seeing what people think of the new book. So that should be working. Let's try this. That should also be working for YouTube Super Chats. And yet it is not. Okay, fuck it. Look, we'll see. We'll see. I'll read people's messages. We'll cope. We'll manage. It'll be fine, everybody. It'll be just fine. Now, where was I? Let me give my full attention here. Okay, so we have a few little pieces of news to cover. So first of all, guys, I have some news about my eye. I'm going to be talking this a little bit more in a video on regular eye patch wolf. And I finally know what is going on with my eye. And it is that I have a... oh my god, I've completely blanked on what it's called. I'm not doing this for suspense. As attached retina is what it is. And so basically I have an injury in my eye that has likely resulted from years of trauma. And when I say trauma, what I really mean is combat sports. And it seems at some point that my eye got a huge massive knock, and a little piece of it kind of became loose around the back, we'll say, and that then detached last December. And so that explains like kind of the partial loss in the vision, because literally the wiring back there is not connected. So in a way, like, it's good to have an answer, because again, not brain cancer, not brain tumor, not anything that could like fucking kill me or completely destroy my life, which is great. Really, really good. Really good. But the unfortunate part means that now my case goes to a surgeon, and the surgeon decides if operating on the eye is possible and a good idea. And if it's not possible, or if he decides it's not possible, basically what that could mean is I will have to make the call between combat sports and fighting or an eye. I could continue fighting, but at risk of losing what sight is left in that eye. And that is hard. That's a really tough choice for me, you know? Everyone I've spoken to about it is kind of like, well, then you just stop fighting, right? And it's like, I don't know that is, I don't know that that's an easy choice for me, honestly. And I know that sounds crazy to some, but I guess for me, so you're gone full Bisping, I guess so. I guess for me, it's like, so much of like me feeling good and living the way I want to live is connected to being able to fight multiple times a week. And there's a part of me that's like, well, I mean, I already have lost most of the sight in the eye anyway, but don't end up like Bisping. Yeah, yeah. Um, are you having issues with depth perception? Only when I'm wearing the eye patch, not when I'm not. Well, a little bit when I'm not wearing the eye patch, because like I can't. I have like blurred vision in my left eye, but it's like blurred to the point that like I walk into people now in public by accident, which is fucking really frustrating. Um, but yeah, it's tough, but it might not come to that because next I have like consultation with the surgeon, and he's going to decide like or she or they, I don't fucking know. I didn't say anything. You haven't got me for fucking shit. They're gonna make the call on whether, you know, I can do surgery. But even if they kind of say that like it's, even if they say it is possible, the recovery time for this surgery is 3 to 6 months. And you know, it's going to be 3 to 6 months with like nasty scarring on my eye and me looking weird. And you know, it's troublesome, right? Because like one of the things I ran into recently was when I went to Anime North. You know, I had a lot of people come up to me and being like, "Oh, hey, glad to see that the eye is doing better," because I wasn't wearing an eye patch. But the reason like I kind of don't wear the eye patch, and like I'll be really honest here, it's because like I would feel a bit self-conscious wearing it in public. And I know that's insane because I know like how many people watch these streams, and I know how many people watch the archives of these streams, and it's many multiples of the amount of people I would interact with at a con. And thank you, Pandora _ Prime. I'm just gonna I'm gonna kill the alert box just for a second, guys. Oh, what the heck? Oh, you guys can't hear that. Okay, cool, no worries. So yeah, like, you know, I would say that not in like a negative way, but just me by myself, I'm a little bit weird looking. And when I go outside, people already kind of notice a little bit. And there's a part of me that feels like a little bit self-conscious throwing an eye patch onto that mix. Some might argue that really I'm only fulfilling my anime villain aesthetic dreams. But yeah, it would feel weird to go outside wearing an eye patch. And also I had to wear an eye patch once before going outside, and it really is quite difficult to navigate your way around like outside. You know, it's actually much, once your kind of depth flattens out, walking around is much more difficult than you think it was. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I think realistically, like, what I'm going to have to do is just get over it and start wearing the eye patch outdoors, because I think no matter what way any of this goes, this is just going to have to be this is going to be a long thing. Like, even if I get the surgery, I am like half a year away from full recovery, like in the best case scenario. So it's like, so you really don't have an eye? No, I do have an eye. It's just fucked up. I have bought some fancy eye patches though. I'm embracing the bit. We can do better than this. We can do better than this. Time to get an anime as fuck eye patch. Already on it, buddy. Let me get this a little closer. Tantenshi for the thank you for the subscription. Scabby Gaming, thank you for the subscription. Dry King Comber, thank you for the bits.
I'd have been physically disabled for a long time now and gave up my long-term passion of dancing. Now I make costumes for dancers. There will always be ways to still be involved with fighting. That is true. I appreciate that. Have you ever heard of a game? This is from DJ Lol5. Have you ever heard of a game called Grimshire? It's something just something like Stardew Valley, but a lot darker and grim. Definitely up your alley. Interesting. Team Ghost Rider NYC. Hatless Eye Patch Wolf. Thank you, everyone. And fancy eye patches, but still no pride hat. Guys, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. Dag nabbit. You think continuing combat sports will go well with one eye? I mean, there are one-eyed fighters, but yeah, with grappling, like, why? Grappling would be totally fine. Sometimes it reads out the voice, and sometimes it does not. Autumn Tempest, thank you for all the gift subs. That's very generous.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Wait, it's going to do it.
Zero Fibatama Zero Ren.
Okay, I feel like this new voice lady
That's
isn't
right, boys.
quite as on top of things as the last one, maybe. Team Ghost Rider NYC with the £5 super chat. Foxcade was on the quest for the best podcast as a famous person. I was told that you were not famous enough to be featured with Jeff, Miles, and Tristan. It's true. I provide a very trash level of podcast, and I applied to be on Quest for the Best, and they said that no, you're too garbage, and I respect it. You know, that's fine. Regardless, will this end in Eye Patch Wolf's Eye Patch is? I mean, at this point, what is the backstory of the Vegeta sub announcement? There's no backstory. At some point, okay, can we we'll just watch the clip. We'll just watch the clip. Hang on, give me a second here. Why is there an ad for a Tekken cartoon? So a lot of people think that like the old Dragon Ball Z dub isn't like good. They're wrong, and I will show you why. Right now. Okay. Give me 1 sec here. Okay, I'm gonna now attempt to transfer to the new layout. Something will break. Okay, here we are. This is the new stream layout. I finally actually put order on this godforsaken template, and yeah, I think things are looking pretty okay. I can see some things that need work. That's all right. We'll get there. But now let me see. I got the browser. No, that's not it. So that now is oh, I see. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay. So now if we bring this in, this should hopefully work. Yes! Yes! Success! It works! It works! Okay. So now I hit play here.
So what's this machine for, Vegeta?
It's called an isolation chamber. It'll get Kakarot's strength back in no time. The liquid in the capsule is synthetic Saiyan DNA, which will penetrate his every pore and make him good as new.
Whoa, Mondo, cool.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool. But get a good look at it now. Because one...
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. I love that bit. So that's right, boys. Mondo Cool. Vegeta is the greatest character in fiction. Okay, he's just the best.
Cool.
Trasher23. Mondo cool.
Oh, cool. It worked. Thank you, Trashord23. I appreciate it. You know, I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again because it's just that good.
It's called an isolation chamber. It'll get Kakarot's strength back in no time. The liquid in the capsule is synthetic Saiyan DNA, which will penetrate his every pore and make him good as new.
Whoa, Mondo, cool.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool. But get a good look at it now. Because once I'm through with Frieza, there'll be no need to resuscitate any of you three.
It's fucking amazing. Amazing. No, twice is enough. Twice is enough. So, yeah, that is what's going on. So, yeah, okay, let me just close this. Yeah, let's save that. So one other thing I want to kind of cover real quick here, guys, is about the Eye Patch Wolves comic. I got a couple of messages this week, like asking about the comic, and basically because there is a notification on the Storygrounds website saying that Storygrounds is closing July 1st, at the end of July, and that won't give enough time to finish the comic, which is like obviously a bad thing. That was news to me, and me learning that was happening was the same time as everyone else. And so I've reached out to Storygrounds to be like, hey, what the fuck is going on? And I don't know. But the good news is that I don't think this would be the end for the comic at all. I think there's like a lot of different ways to kind of continue it. And like the comic to me has been like a massive success, and I've fucking loved writing it so much, and I really, really appreciate everyone who's checked it out. You can still check it out on Storygrounds up till the end of July. But yeah, it was a weird fucking thing. You still have the rights. I still have the rights to the comic. That comic is all mine. But you know, like a lot of great people worked on it and did great work as well. Nemo Morgan, Hayden Robex, Zets, Dojo. Like, it was a lot of good people did work that I could tell they gave a shit about. And so, like, it's only right that, like, the comic goes up somewhere else. I don't really have much more to say on it right now. I've seen people kind of shit-talking Storygrounds about it. I'm going to request people don't do that, because I'll be really completely honest with you. Like, with every interaction I've had with anyone in Storygrounds, they are genuinely just a bunch of people who really seem like they were trying to do something, create, like, an alternative kind of for artists and stuff like that. And there's nothing in dealing with them that makes me feel like this is...
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
I think that just funding fell through, and one of the huge reasons funding fell through is because the landscape of content creation kind of like shifted under them. All this fucking AI shit flooded the market, and it became really weird. And that is why I say, no matter how much you hate AI, you do not hate AI enough. And it's a bummer. But like, trust me, unless some shit comes to light I am not aware of, Storygrounds are not like the bad guys in this at all. So just want to really quickly go over that. As soon as I have more like solid information about this stuff, I'll talk to people about it. But again, just want to say thank you to everyone who has, like, you know, read the comic and like just commented, shared it, all that kind of shit, because that really did make the world a difference. Sub alert is deafening. Apologies. It's that should be.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
That was still too loud. Let me get in here.
Love the content for a few years now. I read all of Gaunt's in 3 days thanks to you. I was wondering if you had any advice on getting over the silly fear or being cringe.
The silly fear of being cringe. Okay, Bribble. I would say, depending on what corner of the internet you frequent, I am one of the most cringe fucking people you could ever imagine. You know, just an embarrassing human. Like there's Kiwi Farms threads, there's giant fucking tweets about how lame and melodramatic my videos are, with like thousands and thousands, some have tens of thousands of likes, you know. I have been vilified online for being cringe over and over repeatedly, and I'm still fucking here. Look, if you want to put shit out in the world in any way that is authentic, in any way that is not just trying to like take the lowest tier middle ground on everything, some group of people are going to say you're cringe. Some group of people are going to be like, what you're doing is fucking blah, 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 blah. You can't even blame them for it, because they're probably kind of stupid and unhappy, you know? You can only do your own shit. And here's the thing. I love making videos. I don't like everything I make. I have a love for everything I make, because as much as it is possible for me to do, it is stuff that is me and is real to me and is stuff I care about and is me expressing myself in a way that is fun. That is kind of what I get out of being online. Also money. I'm not going to lie and say there is not money. There is. But like, who the fuck are you gonna let like decide what you do? Like a bunch of fucking people you don't know on some social media website you don't give a fuck about? That's sad. Like that is just that is not a good way to live. Like one of the things I always say is one of the worst things you could ever do, one of the worst reasons for not doing something is because you're scared that people around you will talk shit on the internet. I would go so far as to say is if you are not pissing off someone somewhere online, then you're probably not doing whatever you do hard enough. Okay? There's always going to be people to call you cringe. There's always people who are going to like have a problem with what you do. And you really genuinely need to ask yourself, which do you care more about? What they think of what you do or what you think of what you do? And that's it. Like, that's completely it. And yeah, I hope that helps. I really hope that helps, because I think like even the term cringe, it's such a fucking epidemic. Like, if I'm around someone in real life and they go, that's so cringe, I'm immediately like, oh, this person's like not fun. Like this person, I don't want to have like a night out with this person, because I don't want to be around someone for multiple hours who is constantly worrying that much about what other people think of them. That's not to say like I don't worry. That's not to say like, you know, it doesn't affect me, like seeing people say shit about me, but it affects you to a degree. And then you're like, cool, well, glad I'm not them, and you fucking move on, you know? Trying to anger people only in a wholesome way is fun. Very true. People on the internet are all 14 years old, and you should know neither care. So, like, here's the thing. I think what you have to remember is when you read a shitty comment online, there's a really high chance that that comment was left by someone who hasn't hit puberty yet. You know, it's like that could be a very young, very dumb, very inexperienced person. And is that who you, if you're in your fucking like mid-20s, if you're in your 30s, is that who you want to be able to dictate like how you feel about shit? So yeah, that's it. or literally a bot. That is the thing as well. Like, so much of social media now is people trying to engagement farm. You know, one of the reasons I'm not on Twitter anymore is because I just don't think there's enough authentic interaction on Twitter to make me, like, being there meaningful. Because I don't know if I have an actual interaction with someone. Is it someone just trying to engagement farm some money, or is this actually what someone thinks? Now, I don't doubt that there's a lot of shitty people out there, but the problem is people have been more motivated to be shitty than they ever have before, and it kind of sucks. What if the 14-year-old has a good point? Okay, I 100% believe that a 14-year-old is capable of having a good point. Definitely. But, like, here's the thing about that. If someone's talking shit about you, your first go-to question should be, is there anything I can actually take from this? Is there actually meaningful constructive criticism that will help me get better? You know? If the answer is yes, then internalize it. If the answer is no, move the fuck on. What are you doing? You have other shit to do. There is shit people don't get done every single day, and you want to worry about what some fucking idiot who doesn't even appreciate what you're trying to do is saying about you, you know? It's like, yeah, it's a whole thing. Whoa, let's just bring that down. I just use Twitter to see fan art, and that is a valid reason. But yeah, like, that would be my advice. Like, look, you just can't be that consumed with what other people think of you. Like, it's a road to nowhere. It's a road to fucking becoming a meaningless echo of a person as you attempt to imitate someone else's incomplete idea of what you should be. Hey John, greetings from Taiwan. Excited to see what you play. Thank you, Gucci Nico. I really like some Taiwanese video games, such as the output of Red Candle. Happy to have you here. Just Strife Hayes recently said the only reason to ever use Twitter anymore is to post engagement bait so you can point out the number when talking to advertisers. Other than that, Twitter is useless. Yeah, and like, I don't need Twitter for anything. It's just I feel like whenever I post anything to Twitter now, I immediately get interactions from the least interesting people on earth, and so I just don't. As a musician who is quite scared to post because of the internet, thank you. Okay. Here's how I'd put it. Yonaru Kami, if you post your shit to the internet, I can't say, like, it'll go amazing. I can't promise, like, it'll blow up or anything like that. I promise in, like, a couple of years, you will be glad you did. And I promise if you didn't in a couple of years, you will wonder what could have been. You know? So just fucking do it.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
The multiculturalist James. Hey there, John. How's Lancer been? Been loving the episodes. Have you seen Neon Odyssey's music vid? It's D&D in space and they broke KS records.
Oh, whoa. Hey John, how's Lancer been? Lancer's been good. I've only been playing the sessions with Wooly and Tom, but yeah, no, I really like it. No, I have not seen that music video, but I will check it out. I kind of want to watch it on stream, but then it sounds like the kind of thing that we will immediately gets taken down for. I recently met Connor, aka Sea Dog, in Puerto Rico. I actually started following him after your first appearance on the Trash Taste, so thank you for that. Oh, no worries. Connor is one of my favorite people in the entire world. He is a gentle little sweetheart, and he has been since the very first moment I met him. I remember I first met Connor at a con somewhere in America, and I think he hadn't been like a creator that long. And I think at the time I was like a much bigger creator than he was, and he was like really shy and really sweet, and he came up and he said hello, and he was just like a really, really nice dude. A couple of years later, he comes to Ireland, and I offer to take him to dinner, and we go to dinner, and we just have like a lovely, lovely dinner the entire time. And then like I feel like a little while later, I turn around and all of a sudden he's like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, just massive, massive fucking following, and people just like adore him. And I really kind of felt like, man, couldn't happen to like a nicer dude. Like, I know when people say that they mean it like mean sometimes. I genuinely mean it. It's like he's a hardworking, creative, lovely lad. Did you big league him? Not at all. Not at all, I hope. I enjoyed Sea Dog's wrestling videos with Chris Brooks. I enjoyed Sea Dog's wrestling videos with motherfucking Takeshita. Sea Dog has videos with Takeshita from AEW from like just before Takeshita blew up, and they're like mates, and he says Takeshita is like the nicest guy. John, what's the best way to get in touch with you about business stuff? Just email supereyepatchwolf@gmail.com. Have you seen the final episode of The Amazing Digital Circus? Guys, I have on the hard drive of this computer my take on The Amazing Digital Circus. It'll be hitting regular iPatch Wolf next week. I've seen the movie. I have thoughts, as most people do. And, yeah. Interesting show. Interesting show. Hey John, I am going to Japan next month. So what's something I can't miss? Kyoto. How about the Backrooms? I've already posted a video on the Backrooms. You can go watch my thoughts on the Backrooms right gosh darn now. Are you going to watch Furious? No, but it has been recommended to me a lot. Or let's say I don't have plans to, but it's recommended a lot. Have you seen Hokum? Not yet. Oh god damn it, it's so hot in here, chat. Apologies. Was it that Backrooms was trash? No, it was that Backrooms is actually like one of my favorite movies so far this year. I gave it a 5 out of 7, which is the highest score any film has scored for me this year. I really, really enjoyed the Backrooms. Incoming 50-minute rant about Jax being trans incoming. Okay, look, I'll briefly address the Jax. That's kind of spoiler shit, though. No. Look, I'll give non-spoilery warnings. I watched like that last bit of The Amazing Digital Circus, and I felt like what they were trying to say with that character was pretty cut and dry. It was just like, oh, cool, gender stuff. Like, yep, got it, cool. I thought that was really well done. I liked it. And then I think they kind of fucked it up with the live action sections and what those sections imply about the character. I talk about it all in the fucking video, but yeah, bro, it's way past spoilers and that can't create it. You say that, but then we have please no spoil for people above. Okay, look, the last thing I'll say is like, okay, if you are genuinely watching like Digital Circus, the movie, and you're gonna say there isn't pretty heavy like transgender shit in there, what? Like, I just don't get that take. It's a fucking crazy anyway, look, whatever. Opinions on Deltarune Chapter 5. Haven't played it yet. Haven't even played Chapter 4. You know what I did watch last night, chat? And I also have a video coming out about this. I watched Supergirl. Has anyone in the chat seen Supergirl? Ice-T Addict 2. I just want to say, yeah, big time. I agree with your take there. I'm not going to say it out loud because spoilers. I will talk about it in the video. I want to. Okay, I won't spoil anything about the movie, but chat, I will say that if you're expecting a movie to the quality of last year's Superman, I would say bring those expectations right down. I'm unfortunately, I didn't like it. And the reason I didn't like it is it just felt like a copy-paste superhero movie to me. I was so disappointed in it. By the way, they are showing the first 2 episodes of the new Ghost in the Shell anime Wooly Wolves was telling you about. When? Where? How? I heard it was a bit mid. It is 3 out of 7. I would actually say that this film is so mid, and I do mean mid in like the traditional sense, that like it's so average, it's so forgettable. To me, it's a 2, and I wish it wasn't. I think Supergirl, like the actor who plays Supergirl, is great, and I think the idea for the character is good. But that good shit is sitting on top of the most mediocre ass superhero film I have seen in a long time. Now, granted, I don't watch a lot of superhero movies, but this movie is kind of why I stopped. And yeah, it could have been better. The comic it pulled from is so fun. Maybe I'll read that. Maybe I'll check that out. How's Lobo? Lobo is Lobo is played by Jason Momoa, and like I like Lobo. Lobo is fun. Lobo is cool. But I think if you're expecting that movie to do anything like interesting with Lobo, it doesn't. Like I would say Lobo doesn't have like a character arc. Like he doesn't really have a reason to be in the movie. He's just sort of there, and they get a bunch of shots of him looking really cool. Because obviously they want to make a Lobo movie. But like, okay, here's my big criticism of Supergirl, right? I feel like you could have told the story of that movie with literally any superhero. You know, and like there's flashback stuff that's unique to Supergirl, but like you could switch her out for like a Green Lantern, a Superman, a Flash, just whatever. And it would be the same movie, you know? And it was such a disappointment. Oh man, I really like Lobo. But here's the thing, Cat Boundary. Like, Lobo is cool, and I liked him in the movie. He just doesn't do anything. Like, he just has no place in the movie, you know? Pooper Girl. Diurno Giovanna 420 at it again with the destructive comments. Apparently, the actress who plays Supergirl, Millie Alcock, is really good. She is really good. She is really good. There's fucking gremlins online, like, harassing her and calling her, like, ugly and shit. And, like, no, she is a stunning-looking girl. The only thing about it is I think in the movie, they've styled her in a way where it just looks like she's very natural. Like, it looks like she's not wearing a ton of makeup. It's a movie set, so I have no doubt she's wearing some makeup, but, like, it just doesn't look like she's wearing a lot. And I think it's literally just fucking idiots online who don't know what women look like without makeup. And it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. I thought everyone had superhero fatigue. Our superheroes back. So, Ben and Benin, Superman last year. It's not that I had superhero fatigue, because I've kind of hated the Marvel Cinematic Universe since the first Avengers. I saw that movie and I was like, wow, I didn't enjoy that at all. I sure hope this doesn't become the next decade and a half of cinema. And let me tell you what happened, guys. Nothing good. Pseudo convinced half of those people are fake, but like that's the fucking thing. Like that's what this is why it like okay, look guys, please hear me out, but like I have lost faith in racists and bigots online because I don't think they're even doing it sincerely anymore. Like, I don't know what's a fucking bot. I don't know what's like a paid super PAC. I I have no faith in that side of the internet, and I already had none, but it got lower. Yeah. You had faith in the begin with? No, not really. Not really. None at all. It's fatigue of superhero saving world plot lines. If they actually get to people having emotional conflict, then the movies are sometimes decent. Yeah, I would absolutely agree with that, Dial Bar. And I would say, like, this isn't a superhero saves the world movie. This narrative is actually very small scale. The problem is the small scale narrative it tells, it just isn't good. It isn't interesting, you know? Knockout Lindo, nah, I don't buy it. I'm sorry, it's ... too convenient for many and just doesn't ring true. I don't know what you're talking about, Knockout. If it's the racist thing, that is actually unfortunately true. There has been widespread and proven attempts to decentralize or destabilize Western culture by starting hopeless fucking culture wars with it, by being idiots online. It's a whole fucking thing. It makes me too sad. I don't even want to get into it. Are you gonna see the new Spider-Man movie next month? Nah. I think that's it for me in superhero movies for a little bit. I've heard this villain is super forgettable. Completely. I don't buy that the phrase either culture war is very right winger to me. Not accusing, just listen to a very convincing podcast. I don't know, dude. I'm just on a live stream, using whatever words I can. Just chill. And the villain isn't Lobo. No, Lottie is Lottie. The Lobo is kind of like a reluctant ally to Lobo is like a reluctant ally to Supergirl. But like the thing is, it kind of just so happens that he also has a problem with the bad guys. It's like a whole thing. What about the Clayface movie? No, okay. I got people got to understand, the Superman movie is the only thing, like, okay, I enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxies. I enjoy Thor Ragnarok. There are no other superhero movies I've enjoyed in the last decade. And the Superman movie brought me in a way that I didn't know was possible. And I think the Supergirl movie kind of made me like, oh, that's right. This is why I stopped caring about this. Does he read the YouTube chat? Yes, I do, Mail 3810. Sup Wolf, how's the eye? Warty Gourd, you can watch earlier in this stream for a full eye update. Not great. Not great is the answer. Did you not like the Batman? I thought the Batman was fine. I thought the Batman was like 3 separate movies all mashed together, and I liked one of them. But no, like that movie did like do its own thing, and it did have, yeah, I would say I liked the Batman. I'd say I liked that film just fine. The Batman was too long. From Rennie Omega, yeah, I agree. And did you see the second Suicide Squad movie or Peacemaker series? I get that you don't like a lot of superhero movies, but Cena's performance in them is fucking phenomenal. I did see the second Suicide Squad movie. His performance was great. I thought that film was like, it was fine. It was very forgettable, 3 out of 7, but it was like fun enough. My favorite superhero shit from the last couple of years is X-Men 97. The animated show fucking rules. And I think a lot less people watch this, but like they totally should. The Batman, the newest Bruce Timm animated Batman was fantastic. It was so good. I don't think I've seen a superhero movie since Deadpool and Wolverine. Dude, I got 20 minutes into Deadpool and Wolverine and I had to turn it off. I was like, I can't do this. I can't watch this. I cannot put myself through this. I thought I rhymed there, but I just used the word this twice. The Batman is a different series. Oh, was it the Caped Crusader? Which one was it? Did you watch My Hero Academia? I've watched bits of Hero Academia. I watched the first season. I'll watch the rest at some point, maybe. Mad Big Jacket Flow. Deadpool and Wolverine is very ... Reddit. I agree. They are making an animated Absolute Batman. Really interesting. John loves My Hero Academia. There used to be a rite of passage on my Discord where someone would ask me about My Hero Academia, and I'd immediately be like, no, I don't like that. And it got to a point where people would ask, and other people in the Discord would be like, no, John doesn't like it. Just leave it. I feel like time vindicated me on that one. I think just Hero Academia ain't that interesting a show. I think like its writing is like, it's okay sometimes. I think there's good characters in it. I don't think there's many of them. There's no character in Hero Academia that I'm like, this is my fucking guy. You know, I like Stain. Stain's pretty cool, but yeah. My Hero Academia is a well-drawn series. No argument there at all. No arguments. Like, that is a I'd say, like, the anime is animated really well, and the manga is fucking great. It looks gorgeous. I'm not saying it's a great story. I haven't read it. I've just seen pages, and it's like, holy shit, can this guy draw? I don't know if this is too mainstream a thing for John, but are you excited for GTA 6? I'm not excited for it. I am going to play it because I want to play the most expensive video game ever made. Do you like Makima? And
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
No, not going to read that one. Okay. Lol Cal Overdrive. Logical Overdrive 8197. It was the Caped Crusader. That one fucked. That was it. The Caped Crusader. Absolutely
That's
fucking
right,
incredible
boys.
TV show.
Mondo cool.
Los Tres Amigos with the €5 super chat. What recent manga / anime are you more excited about? I have been really getting into After God. After God seems rad. I'm about 25 chapters in. The snake god has revealed himself. I am having a good time. I think that manga could potentially be quite big with the right anime adaptation. So I've been reading that. Something else I was reading recently as well. I bought a bunch of random manga in Japan and like started like hunting down the anime for them. Pixel Demon, sorry for asking, have you seen Dorohedoro season 2? I have not, but I shall. Yomi no Sugi, what is that? Oh, Yomi no Sugi. Yeah, Demons of the Shadow Realm. Guys, I am 8 episodes into Demons of the Shadow Realm. This is the new anime from the girl who did Full Metal Alchemist. And I'm kind of just at the point of like questioning what is this show about? What are we doing? I thought its first episode was amazing. Really, really strong start. And I feel like it has some of the worst pacing I have seen in an anime in a long, long time, and it bums me out. Can you say what the goal is? I can't. I don't know where we're going with that. That's strange because FMA is one of the best paced animes ever. Yeah, it feels it. I think the problem with it is like it feels like they animated it all like in one big long episode and then cut that episode into smaller chunks rather than like making each episode like a kind of contained story or giving it its own narrative. So sometimes like I feel like you stick on an episode and it'll be 20 minutes of characters just talking and then it ends without any like intrigue or cliffhanger, and it's like, what the fuck happened here? Lottie, yes, Left is great. Left is great. Have you read Goodnight Pun Pun? No. I've tried a couple of times. It didn't click with me. I want to give it another shot. John, why do you think the Cowboy Bebop live action adaptation bombed while the One Piece live action adaptation kicked all sorts of ass? Okay, interesting question. I watched a decent amount of the Cowboy Bebop live action movie, and what I will say, it wasn't a terrible TV show. It wasn't great. It was like okay. It was fine. It was like, it was something where like if it was on TV back in the day and there was nothing else on, I would have watched it. You know, I would have probably thought it was pretty interesting. I think the problem though is like it's fucking Cowboy Bebop. You know, it is one of the greatest TV shows of all time, animated or not animated. And how do you compete with that? You know what I mean? And so I probably couldn't give like a great answer, but it just, I guess it just felt like why would I watch the Cowboy Bebop live action over watching Cowboy Bebop? And there's no answer to that, right? Like there's literally nothing. With One Piece, what I would say is I think the adaptation is actually great. And one of the reasons for that is I think the people who are adapting it really love One Piece. Really, really love One Piece. And this will make more sense when you see my next video. They are not embarrassed about what they're adapting. You know, they are so proud and so full of love to be to adapting One Piece that they're not afraid to put just all kinds of shit in there. And even when they add something, they're only add something to make it more One Piece, like bringing what's his name? Is it Bartholomew? Not Bartholomew Kuma, the guy with the barrier fruit and the green hair. The Luffy fanboy, like they bring him earlier in the show. There's all these nods to shit that happens way later in One Piece. And then the cast are just a bunch of extremely hot, extremely talented people, and it works. But like, go back to that question of like, okay, why would I watch this over One Piece? And the answer is really simple. If you have someone in your life who you want to introduce to One Piece and they don't have 1,000 episodes of free time lying around, you can watch this show and it's a pretty decent retelling of One Piece and enjoy it with them. Michelle now gives a fuck about One Piece. You know, Michelle now likes One Piece because we watched the show together, and watching the show with her is one of my favorite memories of this year. So like there's a reason for it to exist. Some parts were god awful. J Court 17. I will not say the show is perfect. I will say that it is universally so Bartolomeo. I will say that it is universally so much better than it could have been. John, have you seen the trailer for Chainsmoker Cat? I have not. Who's the hottest among Nico Robin, Zoro, Sanji, Nami, live action? I don't know. Okay, I'm not speaking about their actors. I'm speaking about their characters. I think you got yourself a 4-way tie, buddy. Honestly, I can't really pick one. My friend's fiance is obsessed with One Piece now. She never would have been before, because she doesn't like the cartoons. And like, great, you know, like it's introducing One Piece to more people. You should want that. Like, fans should want that. See my recent video on LARPing. But yeah, John, did you finish Chainsaw Man Part 2 in all caps? No, I did not. One Piece post time skip is overrated. IMO. I think that just means you don't like it. Super Graphite. It doesn't mean. It doesn't like that's. This is always my problem with the phrase overrated. The way something is overrated, right, is like if you have a drill, and the drill is meant to spin at a certain rotation, and it's rated at spinning at this really good rotation, and then it doesn't actually spin that much. It is overrated. It is not doing the job it is meant to do. We have overestimated it. A lot of the time when we say a piece of media is overrated, what we particularly mean is we didn't like it, because you can't break media down into those same ones as zeros as you can as like processing speed, rotation speed, horsepower. You know what I mean? I do think something can be underrated in that there's a lot of stuff where you know if more people watched it they would like it, but they just don't for some reason. But yeah, you guys have heard me do that rant before. Code Geass is underrated. I'm going to say Code Geass is rated. I think the people who love Code Geass love Code Geass. Code Geass had its day, had its moments. Like I would say 2013-ish, around that time, and like that was the biggest anime going back then. Sometimes that's like a weird thing to try and describe to people. Like anime that were big and have kind of completely disappeared, you know? Because it's a weird one. Deftones was a very underrated band until Zoomers. Oh, no. Let me tell you, as someone who grew up on fucking early 2000s in Kerrang, Deftones are absolutely rated. I have been to multiple Deftones concerts spanning decades. The Zoomers did not discover Deftones. Sonny Boy is very much underrated. Yeah, I can see it. Do you believe there's any objectivity in art? People always say something is objectively good or bad, but I don't think that's really possible. No, I don't. And I don't want to bore people with this spiel again. When we say objective, what we mean is like it has to be measurable in the real world. So distance is objective. Most branches of mathematics are objective. Science is built on objectivity. Science is built on ultimately being able to look at something and say, this is true or this is false. 0 or 1. That's what objectivity is. That is the only way that we can say something is objective, because it leaves virtually no room for like opinions or like a counter clause. Now objectively, you can describe art objectively. You cannot critique art objectively. So let me give you an example. we can say objectively that Leon Kennedy can fire his gun in Resident Evil 9. That is an objective thing that happens. We all have enough brain power to say that is a gun, Leon Kennedy is firing it, and any arguments that like Leon Kennedy in the fictional world of Resident Evil 9 cannot fire a gun is just drilling down into a level of philosophical semantics that any discussion becomes meaningless. So you can say Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 9 has the ability to fire a gun. What you cannot objectively say is whether the feeling of firing that gun feels good or is well implemented into the game. Because then you start having to get into, well, why is it? And you might say, I like that it has 5 frames of kickback. It makes the guns feel powerful. It makes them feel good. So objectively, this 5 frames of kickback is a good thing. But then someone else can very easily say, that same 5 frames of kickback makes the combat feel very sluggish to me. I want to be able to move faster. I want to be able to aim my gun quicker after firing. And then the first person might say, well, objectively you're wrong because that's not what the game is trying to do. But then the other person will say, I don't care what the game is trying to do, I care in how I feel about it. And ultimately you're both just trading opinions. That's why you can't objectively critique art. And I'll even say, like, so then another way people kind of try and talk about like objectivity in art is they try and talk about it editorially. So the way a lot of people, I feel like, have approached media criticism over the years is that they will try and break it down into this kind of like, they see it like deciphering a code, and what the code is what the creator is trying to say. I have personally always viewed that as a very boring way to view art. To me, I think like there is a lot of merit in why something exists, but there is more merit in looking at it in terms of how it hits you and what you think of it. So the best example is always The Room, right? If you look at The Room and you ask Tommy Wiseau, why did you create this movie? He would say like, oh, I created it because, I don't know, the world is fucking hard and women are blah, 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 blah. There wouldn't be a good reason. Like, there just wouldn't be a good... Well, no, there would be a reason, and it would be his reason, but The Room is a profoundly interesting movie when, rather than trying to look at, like, what Tommy Wiseau thinks it's about, taking a step back and looking at what it says about that person. You know, what does it say about the man who made all these decisions that resulted in this movie? And that's like fucking fascinating. But that's like only one lens you can look at it through. Like, you can look at any piece of art through an infinity of lenses and come away with an infinity of different opinions on it. And like, that's good. I want 1,000 essays about fucking Elfin Lied. I want to disagree with most of them. I don't think there is an objective truth we should all be trying to work our way towards, because even if that was the case, is that not the most boring fucking way to view art? So yeah, no, I don't think objectivity exists in art. Has anyone here got any tips on how to become a good streamer? See, that's tricky because I don't know what a good streamer is. I can tell you what I think like a good video essayist is, but I don't watch streams myself, and I just do these streams because I think they're fun and I like hanging out with you guys on a Friday afternoon. But what I will say is streaming is like podcasting in that I think everyone thinks that podcasting and streaming comes naturally, and it doesn't. One of the things I find it very difficult to do is podcast with people who haven't done a lot of podcasts, right? And so years and years and years ago, I went to a con, and it was part of the con's contract, and I've never seen this since, that I go on like that particular con's podcast like a month later. And so I went on the podcast, and it was me and these two guys who I'd never met before. And they were lovely guys, really, really nice. But the thing is, like, they didn't know me, I didn't know them. They weren't interviewers. They weren't professional podcasters. They were just volunteers who ran a podcast. And I felt like, for me, that entire podcast, it felt like me tossing a football and having to run to the end zone and catch the football myself. That's how American football works, right? Is that it? And that's because, like, these guys, and like it's not their fault, but like it's like they just weren't used to podcasting. They weren't used to yes-anding. They didn't know like the principles of like improv, or how to fill a silence, or how to keep a conversation going, you know? And so then take that and compare that to someone like Wooly. And look, I will talk all kinds of shit about Wooly on these streams. I don't think he's a good person. I think he's manipulated our audience into being convinced that he's a hero. But the thing about Wooly is, like, when I sit down and podcast with Wooly, there is the absolute feeling that I am podcasting with a master of the fucking craft. And I'm not like joking about that. I know I can kick any random sentence into the middle of a podcast, and Wooly is going to take it, he's going to run with it, and then he's going to shoot me something completely different back, you know? And it's...
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
It would be like... It just feels like... It feels like playing fucking basketball with like Michael Jordan or something, and he's just always where you want him to be, you know? So what I would say is that if you want to get better at streaming, well, what made what made Wooly good at podcasting? Probably 15 years of podcasting. Probably 15 years of Let's Playing. Probably 15 years of doing this subtle improv act every day. You know, so like that's what it is. For me, I've been podcasting for 10 years. I've been streaming consistently for, Jesus Christ, I think 3 years now. 3 years. So that would be my advice. If you want to do... And look, this is just my advice for getting good at anything. If you want to get good at something, do the thing. Just do it. Don't think of reasons not to do it. Don't think you'll be able to do it once you get X piece of equipment, or Y falls into place, or you're going to have more time. Do it fucking now. Do you want to be a writer? Well, guess what a writer does? They fucking write. They just write. Just pick up a pen and fucking write. Write for half an hour every day. Doesn't even have to be good. What you write doesn't matter. What you write is going to be dog shit compared to what you write in 4 years. So who gives a shit? Just write it. If you want to be good at something, just do the thing. That's all there is to it. I promise you. I promise. If you want to get good at something, just do it. Or... very occasionally, you'll try something and find out that you have no natural aptitude for it at all. That's okay, because A, you either like doing the thing and don't care that you have natural talent, or don't care that you don't have natural talent, or B, you do, or you don't like doing it either, and so you just, that's it. You don't do it. You cross it off your list. That ain't something you want to do anymore. And that's really valuable too, because the more shit you figure that you won't want to do, the more you'll cop onto stuff that you actually do want to do. John is doing the Shia LaBeouf monologue. That is what that kind of was, wasn't it? God damn it. That's not who I want to be. This is the correct advice. It's true. It's true.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Foxy McCloxy. Hey John, my partner found a kitten the other day. Any name suggestions?
Good names for a cat. Okay, I'm going to throw some out and you can pick whichever one you want. Yokozuna. Bibbles. Puddles. Depth. Lil Gus. Pikachu, that's kind of good. Gizmo. Mohawk. Stripe. Infinity Stone. Paul. Rug Pull. Stock Crash. Dermot O'Regan's Wild Ride. Let me know if any of them hit home. Now you're just naming Gremlins. I did go through a little bit of naming Gremlins there. Wolf is a good name for a cat. That's good. John, where can we share our I made a sick invincible Viltrumite trend drawing of the AEW rescue I want to show you? The best place to share art. I have an art channel on the Discord. That's about the only place I could think of that I will see it. If you really want me to see it as well, you can at me on Blue Sky and I might see it there. But yeah, Virtua Fighter 3. That's it. That's the name of the cat. Virtua Fighter 3 from the Ogre King. That is the best one. Isn't it a time sink to do something you're bad at, even for 4 years? I would argue that Stardust Wanderer, if it takes you 4 years to realize you're bad at something, then that's what it takes. But I think most people will figure it out much sooner than that. John, you could also call it John. You could also call it John. Do you like Mortal Kombat? I like Mortal Kombat, alright. What's your opinion on getting art? Well, getting art. Oh shit, it disappeared. Apologies. John, have you been reading the webcomic of Girlfield? It is a comic about a girl that looks like Garfield. Holy shit. No, I haven't, but interesting. Let me look this up real quick. Why is that taking a while? This is weird. Is this Girlfield? If it is, the art's super cute. Let me. Hang on a sec. Ba, 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 ba. Why isn't that working? Okay, give me 1 sec here, chat. Okay, that's okay. I know me whispering like a lunatic doesn't make any sense to you. I promise it will. So this is Girlfield, I guess. I mean, this is cute. Who is Girlfield? Did Brennan mean her girlfriend? No, dude. I hope you get to meet Girlfriend today. What? That's her. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm not even related to him. It's just kind of annoying sometimes. I just want to be me. Oh, sure. Holy shit, Garfield, I love your work. Dude, stop. This is great. This is so good. You want to grab some food? Oh, hell yeah. What's going on here? Oh, we got to go to Gino's. They have the best lasagna. No, it was an accident. Why do I even bother? Oh, fuck, that looks good. Oh my god. That lasagna looks good too, lol. Mind if I join? Gino, get us a bottle of wine. Yes, Mr. Garfield. So that's the greatest piece of media to ever exist. I think we can all agree on that. I'm absolutely going to follow that person. Big fan of everything I saw there. It's still going. Yeah. And I'm going to read more, but I don't want to just read all of it on stream. Go follow the creator. Calvin Love Internet. Calvin Love Internet is that person, and seems super good. Whoops, what is that? Oh, this is the Tekken thing playing. Let's get rid of that. Give me 1 second. Just gonna grab some hydrating water, chat. I'll be right back. And I'm back. See? That wasn't too long. Oh, sweet hydration. But yeah, I am curious to maybe take a look at some games on Steam. Is the Next Fest still going? Is it over? I kind of wouldn't mind something chill. And if anyone has any suggestions, please drop them in the chat. Oh, there's the About Fishing demo. John, how did you get so cute? I don't know. Just sort of happened, I guess. Let's see what else is on here. Holy shit, Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartending is 10 years old. I talked about that in one of my first favorite things video, and then the team got in touch and they were super nice. Maybe we'll try About Fishing. I think maybe it's time. Starting the demo now. I'll switch over in a sec, guys. Okay. Ooh, that felt very Twin Peaksy. Let me get rolling here. Oh, I like the vibe. Motion test. About Fishing is heavily relies on mouse motion, which can feel different on every setup. Follow the movement in this test. You shouldn't need to lift your mouse or hit the edge of your mouse pad. I mean, yeah, that feels good.
Feels real good. Feels jiggly. I like it.
Give me 1 second though. Oh, this is kind of annoying. I don't want to use that.
There we go. That's what I want. Okay, this feels good. This is the new layout, everyone. Hope you enjoy it. I basically wanted to reorganize it so that we could always view the full video game, because it was really annoying me how like we kind of just couldn't do that. Okay. I'm really bad at this. Do I need to increase my sensitivity? Oh god, this is so weird. Is this the game? This is weird fishing. Oh, come. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh. Just beautiful. Oh. If fish still feel too hard to rotate, you can change your sensitivity at any time in the settings. Again, beautiful. What an affirming game. Please fix the new sub cutoff at the top of the screen. Yeah, that is annoying, isn't it? Oh. Is this the horror part? I know there's meant to be something weird in this game. I don't know if it's a straight up horror game, but I also feel pretty confident that it's not a plain old fishing game. Wait for the fish to swallow or else he flees. I'm getting kind of Deadly Premonition vibes from this game. Okay. We gotta wait for him. Okay, okay. Hold left mouse button. Okay, we're reeling him in. Okay, I see. We gotta drag the... So I'm trying to rotate the fish towards me, and he's trying to escape. Okay, these controls are kind of fun. I'm still in control. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ah, ha, ha, ha. What are you going to do now, tiny minion of the ocean? You're on land now, and here I make all the rules.
Don't anyone. I wasn't being mean to the fish. It was just it's fine. Oh, and now I walk away. Okay, give me 1 second here, chat. Let me just. There we go. That should. Oh shit! It's still not quite right. It's still not quite. Oh, this is so frustrating. I just want to resize the screen to the exact. Close enough. Okay, let's keep going. See, okay, Xbox recently laid off like half its fucking workforce or whatever, and then Bungie also laid off like a huge amount of people, and I think it's pretty apparent at this point that the whole like AAA video game thing, it's not sustainable and it doesn't work. And to me, there's a couple of different answers for it. The first big one is just workers' rights, unionize, power in the hands of people who provide the labor, and the other is games like this. You know, if games like this were more popular, you don't need a AAA production size to do things like this, and I would love a more diverse ecosystem where it wasn't just like 4 or 5 massive games gobbling up like, you know, 50% of the audience. I would love a more even distribution where people realize games like this fucking rule. Okay, let me do a voice for this guy. Unless he has a voice, I don't think he does. That fish in your hand. What's her name? Lucy, Lucas. I guess I'll go with the Lucy. Lucy? The butterfly of the sea. Lucy. It's growing on me? You know, these little guys don't usually care about hooks. I've lost whole afternoons trying to get just one to look at me. Old buddy of mine, though, he couldn't catch anything else. Ever. Drove him crazy. Started just swallowing them whole. Said it stung less than unhooking it and tossing them back. Okay. How did you catch Lucy? Tell me, please. Patience? Patience?
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Would you like a curly fry? I mean, I guess I would. Oh, those are good. I've ruined my appetite. From Omin Side 101. Hi, John. Hope you're doing well. Just got my name and gender marker changed, and I'm legally Mira now. Congratulations, Mira. That's so fucking cool to hear. You fucking do it, buddy. These are the best kinds. I love the ones that I love the ones with that slight orange hue. Would you like one? I would really like one. Our hands are a bit ripe with fish at the moment. So why don't you put it away? I don't know what I was expecting from this game. This is not it, and I'm having a great time. Then go out and catch a few more. For the next fish, I want you to cast your own this time. Hold LB to aim for a good spot. Use WAS to adjust your aim. Ready your rod by dragging your mouse back.
Mondo Cool.
Chroma
Total
underscore
John's
underscore
on stand.
2006. Thank you so much for the subscription. It is very appreciated.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Cozy Pixel Workshop.
I think those refresh rates might be a little slow.
That's right, boys. Mondo Cool.
Oh, I see what they're
Phenomenon
doing. Yeah.
1.
Swing and release. The classic, right?
That's right, boys.
But
Mondo Cool.
pros will swing from all directions,
Alien
left to
underscore
right,
Anthony.
east to west, southwest, even south-north. Different swings can help you reach the fish in weirder places. Lastly, while your hook is gliding, you can still adjust the trajectory by moving the
2001
mouse.
underscore Sulauf underscore ut.
Does that make sense, or do you need me to repeat? No, I think that makes sense. I think we're good. I think we get it. They are waiting for you. Okay. I feel like maybe going out this way. Okay, where are we aiming? Where are we aiming? Oh! Oh. This game feels weird in a way that I like. I don't see none of them dang little sea dwellers, as I call them around here. Little wet bottoms is what we call them. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ha! Oh, there we go. Oh, that feels great. Good game feel. Good game feel, everybody. Little scale soldiers. None of them. But I'm kind of digging just the... Guys, I'm kind of just digging the vibe of being underwater here. You know, it's like we can just fucking chill. Right? It's a long week. It was a hard week. I spent a significant portion of today at a dog shelter. Dog shelters are interesting places. Stressful though. More stressful than I think you think they will be. But hung out with some nice dogs. It was cool. It was good. I have no other Irish friends, so I have no choice but to accept that they are indeed called water bottoms up north. Wet bottoms up further north. Yep. No, we call them water bottoms here. Ooh, did you get a dog? No, I did not get a dog, but it was still cool to see a shelter. Okay, let's try our luck in a couple of other places. Okay, so what happens if we go out here? Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. Oh. Oh. Come on, you little fish. Come on. You see this? Do I need to adjust a little bit? Are we too far away? Oh! Oh! No. No. Come on. Ah, okay. Not far enough. Okay, let's try that again. Oh. Oh, shit. I got impatient. I got impatient. Come back. Come back. Come back. I'm not going to catch you. I'm not going to catch you. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Come on.
Okay, okay, we lost him. We lost him. That's okay. That's okay. Too far? That might be okay, though, because we can come back through him. Oh, we're right there. We're right there. Okay. Come on. Oh! Ah, I think I fucked it up. I think I fucked it up. I think I wasn't quick enough on the reactions. Okay, let's try that again. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Ah, god damn it. I really thought I had him that time. Come on. Come on. Let's do this dance again. Got him. Got him. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Fuck yeah. That felt great. Yep. That's another fish. Do you feel like you handled it with care? I watched you catch it. Yes. Regardless, into the box. Lucy is waiting. I guess we... Guess we gotta kind of put it there. Do you believe fish feel pain? What a fucking question for a fishing video game.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Teen Ghost Rider NC. John's fishing skills equals no skills from Kathy. Okay, I'm not even acknowledging that. Honestly, I am not sure. One fish closer. Okay, I really want to eat those delicious rings. Let's cast out far and see what we can get. These are pretty shallow waters. Are those some fish? They look like some fish. Oh, do we have some interest? Maybe not. I think we might just be a little bit too far. Can we fish over this stone? Maybe not. Oh, we can. Hello, friends. It's me, an innocuous mystery piece of food. Oh, multiple fishes. Oh! I'm being bombarded. Woohoo! Another one. Feels like the fish are coming to you now. Ha! Like they want to tell you something. Guys, just as a reminder, next week we are going to be having our special Shenmue 3 DLC stream. We're going to be playing Shenmue 3 again, and the DLC that I never experienced. We'll be having a special guest in Rebecca, and it promises to be a fucking train wreck of a stream. So I hope you'll join me then. Oh, we can go here. Maybe it's good. Maybe it is. Fish, 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 fish. Nothing. I bet Rebecca is going to finish Shenmue 3 without any difficulties. Okay, look. The lore that Rebecca... Okay, no. If I say anything, it's just going to encourage it. She's not, like, better than me at everything. She's just good at some stuff, okay? But yeah, no. It's nothing. It's fine. Forget I said anything. Oh! Oh man, that actually has collision. That's crazy. No, I don't think that's anything. Okay, nothing here. Spoken like someone who is worse than everything, who's worse than everything like at someone else. So if I go here, and are those angelfish still there? No, they are not. Where's all little fishes? Oh, there's something. There's something indeed. Oh shit, we're getting pushed away because of the waterfall. Okay, let's try one more time, but that might be a difficult location. Come on, it's right there. Oh, look at this! Can I... Oh, this is gonna be such fucking high skill. If I can get it, this'll be crazy. The fucking fish tech. Fuck. No, I want this fish. I want this fish. Settle down, fish. Settle down. That's right. That's right. Oh my god. I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm the greatest fisher person to ever exist. Oh. Ah, sorry about that. Forgot to tell you. When fighting these bigger fish, be mindful of your line. The heavier the fish, the more they are facing away from you, the harder it is on your line. The line will start making noise and turning red until it finally snaps. When you feel what's coming, quit reeling for a moment, let the line relax. Maybe get the fish back on course before reeling it again, otherwise you'll lose him. So, he's still there. Okay. We know my advanced fishing technique, so we can get him. Okay, I gotta hook it around the boulder in order to stand a chance. Oh, the tech. The fucking tech. Come on. Come on. Okay, we've got him. We've got him intrigued. Or is he spookered? Okay, here we go. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Okay. Oh, he is a struggler. Oh, god damn, he's so strong. Is Twin Peaks Season 2 good? I like it. It is not as good as Season 1, and it really loses the run of itself in places. I still think if you love Twin Peaks, there's still a lot to like there. There are some straight up bad episodes for sure. Oh, right into him, right into him. Oh, fuck. He's a tough one. He is a tough one. Oh, shit. I pressed it too early. Come on, come on. I can't tell if he's terrified or intrigued. A sensation I relate to. Oh, okay, it's not working. I think there's too much tension on the line. Maybe we're far enough away now to be able to just have a regular fishing battle with him. Ah, we're getting blown back. We're getting blown back. I don't know that's gonna work. Oh no! I think he's the kingfish, and we need to build ourselves up and capture some weaker fish first. Perhaps Papa will have some information. I have to fill the box. Jeez, okay. But where are the rest of the fish, Papa? Come on, fish. Maybe I'll go back through this alcove. Oh, I heard something. A little aquatic victim, waiting to be plucked out of the lake. Where are you, my tiny friend? Okay, let's cast out and see what we see. This is a scouting cast. Fish, 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 fish. Nothing. I ain't seeing a gosh darn thing. Not one fucking fish in this lake. John Fish Genocide Air Patch Wolf from Mr. Avery 346. It's true. It's true. Okay. There are plenty of fish in the sea which you are not at. Classic one dinner comedy there. I love your jokes, one dinner. I do. You are actually one of the people who leaves. You say jokes sometimes, and I say them to my real life friends later. I'm like, oh, this person said this thing, which is pretty good. I appreciate you, is all I'm saying. I'm not seeing any other fish except kingfish. Oh, there's something. What is that? Ha! Damn it. It's like a sword. It's like some kind of combination of fish and sword. Some kind of katana aquatic. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, I might have to slide it. We might be going under here, chat. So we're gonna need an under. Huh! Oh! Oh, I'm proud of that. Okay, turn around. Turn around, you dumb motherfucker. Come on. God, dag nabbit. Maybe from this angle. Oh, so close. So we really want to be aiming just for like right like here. Ah, that's not enough. He's tough. Do we need maybe want to try and overshoot it? Ah, we just What kind of fucking fish is that? Oh. Oh. No. Come, I've nearly got. Yes. Yes. You foolish fish. This is what you get. This is what you get for Wait, why is there someone behind me? I wasn't being mean to the fish. I was just hello. Okay, back in the box it goes. Thank you, Grandpa. There we go. Okay, making progress. We're making progress. They are gathering again. Do you see them? I get the feeling that they want you this time, not me. You think you are ready? I'm not going to say a fucking thing because I'm a killer. Cautious. I respect that. So I think he used to talk the way he talks, but now he's talking like this. I've spent a lot of time with fish. I desperately try to get into the fish's head, feel what they feel. And I can say for certain that once caught, fish actually get pretty depressed. They seek guidance from anyone or anything. If you are earnest, they will listen. I am giving you this tackle box. Open it with tab. I want you to look inside, but this time, look for a fish you trust or a fish that trusts you. Right-click to remove him from the box. Use that fish to find whatever it is that Tangs want to show us, and then wrap your line around to bring it back. Okay. I'm using Lucy. What do I do when I have Lucy in my hands? Open the tackle box with tab, right click to equip one of your fish, cast your line into the water and use okay. Once you find something, wrap your line around it to bring it back. Okay, so I guess I just do it like this. I think there's a couple of them over there. Wait, am I using fishing? Am I using fishes? I can control my fishing rod with the fish. This feels kind of wrong. Wait, do I gotta... It said to wrap my line around it. Wait, what's down there? Interesting. This is a weird fucking game. Okay. Okay, so... Well... Do I need to wrap my line around the arm? Oh! What? Please let go of my fish, ma'am. Are the curly fries worth it? Absolutely! Ah! Can I have some curly fries now? Grandpa, I'm gonna say the hook is not the thing I'm thinking about. I told you she grabbed my line. I see. Well, I think you found one of the missing girls. How do you know? There were 2 of them, siblings. Maybe twins? Strawberry blonde. Has she been down there long? I'm no expert, but it doesn't seem long. She looks relatively normal except for her color. Have they been missing long? Yes, for a while. Maybe a month. Police found an empty boat washed ashore the other day, thinking they were supposed to be on it. Why is she wrapped in plastic? You looking for clues? That's all anyone knows. Should I go back and check for some? Should I go look for more elsewhere? Should we call the police? Should we call the police? Kids shouldn't be comfortable asking all these questions. This is not normal. Answering your questions. That is not normal. What the fuck is going on? My hands are shaking. Still, I'll try cut the hook loose. It's so brittle and soft, like it was marinated in sea salt. I'm going to bring her somewhere safe. Stay here. And well, just keep fishing. You never know. The fish around here might have been the last witness to a murder. I'm not loving Grandpa's general demeanor among any of this. The curly fry, the slight orange hue, far below the surface. Somewhere. We're a grown lady now. About fishing. Stay. These are the opening credits. Made by the Water Museum. Lead 3D artist Angel Perez Guzman. Composer Cameron Jennings. You guys can read this. You don't need me. Fucking cool. So fucking cool. I really, really like this game. There might be more.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Alapugs.
Ilviak, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate it. Is that the demo? If this becomes a Twin Peaks Town Explorum up, game of the fucking year. Huh?
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
Eurothug 4000.
Hey, Eurothug, how's it going, buddy? Oh, you were in it, man. I missed that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, what's this? Oh, what? Why can we zoom in so much? Oh, that feels crazy. Far below the surface somewhere. It's been a while since I visited him. Her too. He's at the church. Below it. Grandpa. Oh, we got no money. At Jesse Ellie, gotcha. Okay, I want to explore my apartments a little more. Okay, that's locked. That's the front door. And this is my bed. Okay, cool. Team Ghost Rider, NC, Eurotug is better than Super Eye Patch Wolf. No, I'm not arguing that, Ghost Rider. And no, I know what your actual name is. I'm not going to pronounce it right. Because it's this kind of shit. Okay? Oh, chat. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm drowning in the atmosphere. It's beautiful. Okay, I wanna have a little look around outside before we really dive deep here. Oh my god. This game's fucking weird. Oh. I really hope we get to explore the town and meet weird characters. I really, really hope that's the case. Is this going to be a highly rendered little shop? Chat, it never needs to be more than this. Look at these flat ass shelf textures. Beautiful. Welcome. Can I help you with anything? Oh, you came back? How long has it been? My father sold the bait shop to a company years ago. They turned it into a convenience store. Oh my god, she's completely mute. Sorry. But my father fought to keep the fishing gear here, argued with the new owners for weeks about what we had to stay and do and where we could go. I had to stay. Would you like to take a look at what's still here? Or are you here to sell some fish? We buy all kinds of fish, big or sad. Let's take a look at what you got. Fishing weight. Fishing line. Cigarettes. Got all this fish and stuff. Oh, we got $0. Is there anything we can sell? I don't think so. No, there is not. Thank you for stopping by. Please come again. Okay. What happens if we go up to the top here? Oh, can't. That's not our apartments. Wait. Me? Wait, not me? Hey, kid. Our first visitor. And she's a freak. Jeez. Well, you're not super cool. Can't go in here. Could a freak do this? I tried to fish, I couldn't. So yeah, that didn't really work out. A tank like this, 3 fish, had to be, without a doubt. No, wait, 3 fish and a side of bass. So no, 3 fish with 1 more fish. This tank had 4 fish in it. Had to. Oh, what a fucking weirdo. I guess this is where I can deposit fish. Anything else to say? No. Okay, I don't think there's anything else we can look at in here. Can you throw the hook at him? I don't seem to be able to cast the line if I'm not outside. So now that I'm back here... If that had popped, game of the year. Can't go past here. Is this a Twin Peaks fishing game? Because it sure is starting to feel like a Twin Peaks fishing game. Can I just cast my line off the side of the bridge here? Oh, that'd be so fucking chill. I don't have any fish worth filleting. Or a knife to fill it with. Okay, that's okay, but I just want to... Oh. kind of want to see the fish filleting. You are mine, denizen of the river. I was going to say ocean, but it's not ocean. I think I saw another one. Very... Oh! You there, sir. Is that a catfish? I want a catfish. Shit. There he is. You there? Look at me. Witness me. Fuck, I got spooked. I got spooked. Is there any haptic feedback? I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so not for me. And I think this might be the only way to play this right now. I really want to catch that. That catfish. Oh, there's another one. Oh, he's so close. Shit. God damn it. Okay. Okay, let's keep exploring. I want to keep exploring the town. The fishing is, like, fun, though. Like, it does feel good, and it feels like something that you could very easily get, like, distracted by. Is that a porta potty? Huh. Is this where we came from? No. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, let's have a look in the church. Oh, it is so fucking hot. Hey, kiddo. My subway was late and I yelled at my husband. You're here to see the old man again? Yes. You got it. Door is unlocked. I will let him know you are coming down. Good luck. Is Grandpa in jail? Was Grandpa actually the murderer? Oh no! Don't move. Oh, you can see them. The yellow tangs. Are they real? Finally! No, they are not real. I learned that the lesson the hard way. They are not. So, what brings you to the church? You back searching for the second body? Yes. Oh, I thought you gave it up a long time ago. I just wanted to visit her. Her. That other lost girl. No one told you about what happens. No. They let me use the outside toilet today. Did the receptionist upstairs tell you? The one down here is broken. Were you not planning on writing that down? You're collecting clues, right? I haven't been allowed outside in years. That was important for me. Write it. Outside toilet. Thank you. Anyway, you saw what I saw, right? Outside. There was a landslide at the cemetery. Half the tombstones ended up in the water. I don't think it was recent. But I saw some bones floating with the stream, so something down there must be restless. I am worried. You remember the girl we found? The one from years ago? I think she's finally made her way back to the water. A little... I don't know. Can I say it's annoying? I mean, considering all the effort I put in to get her out the first time. I was the one who pulled her up? No, it was me. Remember, you were busy fishing. Remember? I was fishing until you took my pole away, along with the body, but I still had that receipt for the pole I got you. You were only fishing at that time. Anyway, I hate to ask you for a favor, but I really need you to get her body out of the water this time. What for? The water just refuses to let her go, even after all this time. It really just feels like she deserves better, don't you? So, could you do that for me again? Retrieve the body? Why would you want that? Well, they were twins, remember? Twins have a special bond, connected in ways you can never explain. Not sure what you think anymore, but I still believe hope. Something carries on after we die. And the bond twins have, it doesn't just stop because the body does. So in my mind, I want you to find the other body. Your best bet is starting with this one. Where was she buried? Well, I was not invited to the funeral. I was in jail. But the old priest told me she was placed in the mausoleum. After the church was repurposed, no one really kept up with the graves. No idea what kind of state it's in. How do I pull up the body? You'll definitely need some more fishing line to reach. You still fish? Sell some over at the convenience store. Use the money to buy some better gear. After that, since the whole thing is in the water, it's the same as last time. Grab a fish, wrap your line around her, and pull her back up. Goodbye. No, wait. Stay a little longer? It's been a while. You really know nothing about the second body? You're a broken record. It's like I said in court, none of this was meant for me. But who is it meant for? Come on. You really have to ask? As soon as I saw you walking down the beach with that yellow tang in your hands. And now you're back after how many years? You're definitely a part of this story, even if we don't know where you fit in yet. Why didn't you just leave the body alone? On the beach. This again? I don't want you to see it, obviously. I thought it would scar you. A lot of good things that did. Goodbye. Well, just don't let her down, either of them. Okay, I have played enough of that game to know that I am absolutely fucking playing that when it comes out. That
ruled. That could not be more my shit. I thought it felt great. I thought the writing was good. I love how it looks. Incredible soundtrack. That is a game firing on all fronts. Absolute Game of the Year contender. I cannot wait to play that. But now, chat, how about we do some... Planet fan art. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, we got this first one from Scarashi Meow Meow. Produce seed, and it's a picture of a snake. I think this is something to do with the AI thing. I don't want to think about it too much because I'm afraid. It's a good drawing. It's a good drawing. I don't want to think about too much what's going on here because I am afraid. Okay? I am afraid. Let's move on. This was from Estes-chan. Estes-chan on Blue Sky Social. This is fucking incredible. This is an artistic depiction of my battle with the Heartless One. Absolutely fucking amazing. I love this so much for multiple different reasons, most of which I am willing to talk about. I love the composition, I love the color, I love the drama, I love the eclipsing. It's an incredible picture, and that was how it felt to take down the Heartless One for sure. Incredible work, Estes-chan. Thank you. Just a reminder, everyone, if you want to do your own Super iPatchWolf fan art and have it featured on the stream, tag me on Blue Sky, tag me on Instagram, or send it to a regular ipatchwolf@gmail.com, and it will make it to my desk. Incredible work, Estes-chan. Persona badge, you know, for a furry. Okay, this is really beautiful art. I like this. I must once again, Mystery Koi, make the distinction. Not a furry, just kind of here. But thank you so much. This is a really, really fucking cool picture. But thank you so much. Guys, it's just a hat, meanwhile on stream. Okay, this isn't doing the previous one any favors either. Coinen... The furry allegations will never leave, and I have only myself to blame. I will wear the hat when it gets here. It's still not here, okay? Just because John finds wolves hot doesn't mean doesn't make them a furry. I don't find wolves hot, okay? Okay. God fucking. I mean, can you be a furry if you engage in non-sexual personas? I don't care. It's just not a thing. I just don't feel a need to dress up as a fucking cartoon wolf. It's nothing against people who do. Someone should make one of those metamorphosis covers of him. People have beat you there. People have done that. Thank you, Koinen. This is a very good picture. Thank you for getting my nails. I like the fan. I like the hat. Thank you very much. Really pops.
Okay, well, this one requires a little bit of explanation from Anna Montiana. This is a real-life person's rendition of a ridiculous AI thumbnail that YouTube did me. Clearly, this is the work of a fucking lunatic, and I respect the hell out of them for it. I generally love the energy of this piece. This is how I feel most of the time. So, yeah, no, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Thank you, Anna. I love it. Bongus Dongus. So this, I believe this was Bongus Dongus posting how they logged onto YouTube and were greeted with this thumbnail. And it just kind of blew their mind. Gorgeous. Okay, Border Breaker with some fucking god tier legendary stream fan art here. This is the Wrench Sisters. This is the Wrench Sisters from that particular playthrough of Fear and Hunger, and goddamn, it is so good. I love this, and I believe Border Breaker has submitted more than one piece. They also submitted armless or one-armed katana wielding Karen from the Heartless fight. I love both these pictures so much. Border Breaker, these absolutely made my day. Thank you so much. You are a legend, a goddamn legend. Thank you so much, Talon. Another one from Bongus Dongus, patron saint of Eye Patch Wolves fan art. Easter Island crow head for some reason, and Zero is in the smoke. I like it. I think it's cool. I think this is fun. Absolutely insane Crow Kim fan art from Pernia Purr. A gorgeous, gorgeous fan art. I absolutely loved this. The Drag King Cobra extremely called it. Oh, so this is me. This was me making fun of the Drag King Cobra last week or a couple of weeks ago on stream, where they mentioned that they were going to a Beetlejuice musical, and I said, "Really, a Beetlejuice musical? Yeah, why?" And bit on the nose. I don't know what you mean. It just Drag King Cobra is someone in the chat. I think they're in there now, and they she is everything about her. It's just like when I heard that she was going to Beetlejuice the musical, I was like, "Yep, that adds up. That adds the fuck up, all right." From Eins a lot, incredible Eye Patch Wolves fan art, really, really cool. I love all the supporting characters up the top here. God tier, thank you so much, Eins a lot. This absolutely rules. From Dagger, I mean that we gotta play Tomodachi Life on this, right? We have gotta play Tomodachi Life on stream. We just have to do it. Well, I don't agree with that. I don't feel like that's how that would go, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. It's, you know, it's fine. The Drag King Cobra, another gorgeous one. I believe this is the Drag King Cobra hanging out with Kathy, or is it the Heartless one hanging out with Kathy? Either way, two women who absolutely destroyed my life for many weeks. And that brings us back to the joke cape. So that is it. Okay, guys, that is gonna do it for today's stream. It is hot as fuck in here. I love you. Next week, Shenmue DLC stream. Let's fucking do it. I am excited. I